26th of Camp NaNoWriMo, and I haven't written in 5 days. There's a good reason for it. Stefan went to Toronto for the next 5 months to work on a show, and I really want to go with him. So we're trying to get someone to take over our lease, and then I am going to go to Toronto. Never been there, but totally excited to go. Anyway, the last 5 days have been packing, and moving stuff into storage so that we can make our apartment look as nice and clutter-free as possible so we can get somebody in there. And then when we do, cross your fingers, I'm going to freaking Toronto. I just mailed a unicorn bag, and now I'm going back home. So what does that mean exactly? I don't know. I could leave anywhere in between 3 weeks from now to 2 months. It just all depends on if we can get somebody in here. But this is still April. This is still Camp NaNoWriMo. So without further ado, I gotta get back to work. I am getting on the computer and I'm working on these screenplays. I've got 5 days left, and I am going to crank every single minute I possibly can out of it, which is going to be difficult because I have lots of things planned for this weekend. I have 2 screenplays that I need to do. I'm actually going to try something that's insane, and I don't know if I'll actually be able to accomplish it considering how much time I have. But my deadline really is May 1st because that's when the contest is due. So I know Camp NaNoWriMo is just supposed to be for your own personal goals, and it is, but I really do want to enter these contests, and I really want to enter 3 scripts. That's the maximum you can enter. So 2 are completed, and 1 I haven't even started yet. Yes! I'm admitting it. I haven't even started it yet. And I plan on entering it. It's crazy. I don't know if it's possible, but trust me, it's gonna be difficult, but I think I can do it. I've written scripts, entire screenplays, in 2 days before. In fact, the script that made it to the semifinals of the Nickel Fellowship, A Red Sox Tale, I wrote that script in 1 night. I was supposed to show it to a producer. I had literally had a breakfast meeting with this producer, and I hadn't even started it yet. And I was supposed to hand it to him. And I was just like, oh, I have this concept. He was so excited about the concept. I'm like, me too. I just haven't written it. Of course, this is in my 20s when procrastination was my first name. And I pulled an all-nighter. I drank Capios. Yes, that dates me. I think they were before Red Bulls even existed. And I stayed up all night, like all night. Like I typed the end and drove to the breakfast meeting. Oh my God, that thing must have had so many typos in it. But he loved it. And then I entered it into Nichols. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just enter it. If everyone seems to be loving the script so much, maybe I should do that from now on. So I'm doing a tradition. The last time I actually placed in Nickel Fellowship, I wrote the script overnight. So I got 5 days. That's like all the time in the world. And I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna see if even all these years later, I still have what it takes to write a script in this amount of time. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, here I go. Happy birthday. How old are you today? 19. How does it feel to be 19, bud? You look good for 19. Decided to go out on my balcony because it's so nice out right now, but I did 2 hours of work, which was really good, really focused on editing. So I think I might have a couple more hours in me, but I'm gonna call it a day for now for vlogging. But these last 5 days actually, last Saturday I had the most amazing time with Dylan. I've talked about him before on my vlogs. I used to nanny him and his sister, and he got married. It was so amazing. And here's some of the footage to show you. It was at the Houdini estate, Harry Houdini's estate. So it was very magical. We are at Dylan and Cece's wedding. Oh my God. I used to nanny Dylan and now he's married.
So cute.
They were so beautiful. It was amazing. So that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.